Hey, it's your boy B Graham, man. Welcome to the Gramway YouTube channel. Y'all know what it is. Go hit that like, subscribe, and that share button. Every 100 subscribers, I will be buying not one, but two of my subscribers lunch. Once we get to 1,000, I'm giving away a bag, and after that, the giveaways will only get bigger. So check game, man. This was going on. The Regal is done. Interior cleaned up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show you now. It's a little dusty. And I'm gonna wax it one more time. Hit it with some swirl remover. Get that clip off the floor, but other than that, man, it's good. But I'm gonna tell y'all the only reason why it's not on the market yet. See, my vents came too. That door, I gotta adjust that shutter thing on the inside, but yeah, man, you see it. Man, that mug glassy. You feel me? It's glassy. But this piece you definitely gonna have to buy. You know what I mean? But that's about it. But I'm gonna dab some black in there so you don't see that red. 'Cause I tried to fix it, but it split back open. But this the hold up right here, man. See this alternator? The alternator is too small. If you see these numbers over here, I did the research on the numbers. These go from like early 80s to like a 94. For one, this is a 95. See, they got the date and everything right there. This motor was put in February 8th of 2023. You feel me? So, and it's a 95 Corvette motor, LT1. You feel me? So, the alternator is definitely too small. On my live video, I was saying it was a 102 amp, but it's actually 105. And I kept saying ZR1 when that's the model of the car this engine came out of. The engine is actually a LT1. You feel me? So I made that mistake on my live. But I tuned it up. I put new spark plugs in it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show y'all the other spark plugs that I just took out. Hey, show y'all the spark plugs I took out. Yeah, they all look like that. So put the regular AC Delcos back in there. Put in there what I took out. As you see, the number 41906. 41906. Put the same thing back in there. The car runs a lot better, but the alternator is keeping the car from running on its own. So what happened was I took it yesterday. What I do with the key? I took it yesterday. Is it still? Oh, it's over here. I took it yesterday to go get some gas, and I unhooked the battery. But what I did was, I'm about to show y'all. I had hooked the capacitors back up because, as you see, now the trunk is clean. I'm gonna hit it with another light vacuum because this stuff over there. But the battery's still plugged and everything. And the cars start right up now, but we tried to jump it and I still had the capacitors hooked up, and it would not jump this car for nothing until I unhooked them babies, because it was basically trying to charge these up before the battery. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna keep them unhooked for now until I get the alternator. Once I put the alternator on, then I'm gonna hook these back up just to see what it do. You know what I mean? This motor, shall I say, requires a 140 amp alternator at the minimum. So I already ordered the alternator. It should be here in a few days, but that's the only thing that's holding us up right now so far from putting it on the market. We got new spark plugs in there, and we got a new alternator on the way. Polish the rims up. You know what I mean? Rims look good. Those ain't no covers. Those the real Corvette disc brakes. You know what I'm saying? Those ain't no covers. Got the vents in there. These new. I just ordered these. It came with one, but then I put it on and forgot to take it off because it was just on there, and I drove the car up the street and it came off, and I couldn't find it after it came off. I said, how the hell can I not find it? But y'all see all the black. I repainted all the black. The jams is done, man. It's a little crack in the tail light at the top. That's about it. Me personally, I would probably change the radio. It actually started going up and down. I'm about to see if the cigarette lighter work. I'm gonna get the thing out of her truck and see if it works. Cause if it works, I can use the Bluetooth to the radio. But these capacitors, it only have 1 amp in here, so I'm not sure why they put 2 of these in here. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's not like they pushing a whole lot of power, but I seen the amp is behind here. I don't know how many watts the amp is pushing out either. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, I mean, the car is super clean, as you see. Like I said, I'm gonna buff it one more time, man, get some of these buff marks out of it. And that's it. Yep. Oh, another thing that happened was this motor takes premium gas. So it had regular gas in it. So that had it running even worse. But right now, the only way you can drive it is the 2-footed. You know what I'm saying? Once you get on the gas, it'll stay running. This ain't like the newer cars, the computerized cars, where they just shut down once the battery die. You can actually keep the motor running by 2-footing it. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't about to do all that. We gonna get this alternator on there so it'll keep the battery charged up, because what was happening was, what was happening was, hold on, y'all. Boy, I tell you, what was happening was, when I first got the car, the capacitors was hooked up, and dude had it on full charge to where they was both on, everything. So the car was cranking up still like it needed to. But it was just, we knew it was super low on gas because bagging it up on a trailer, it ran out of gas. He put a little bit of gas in it, enough to start it up, get it up on the trailer. I stopped, I put $15 in it of regular gas while it was on the trailer. Since then, I have ran that gas out. Just yesterday, I put $10 of regular in it, not thinking. You know what I mean? So it's only got about less than 2 gallons of regular gas in it. And then you got to think, I drove it to the gas station, which is probably about 2 miles away. And then I put $20 of premium in it. You know what I mean? So the gas ain't too bad. It's not, you could tell when I first put it in there because it was running a little different. You could tell it's getting to the premium now. I'm gonna put a bottle of gas treatment in it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I already done changed the spark plugs. It'll start up now, but it'll only do it for so long because the alternator is barely charging up the battery before I would have to jump the car again. You know what I mean? Like, let's see if it'll start up. Baby, you might want to move from right there because that exhaust is pointing right towards you. But when I let go of the gas, it's gonna cut off because the battery ain't charging. See? So it's got enough juice right now to keep starting it up because I've charged the battery up yesterday. So it'll keep starting it up right now as long as the capacitors ain't hooked up. You know what I mean? But I went and got the tag for it. Yeah, man. So it's on the way. Y'all just be patient, man. We waiting for this alternator to get in here, and we gonna see what that do, man. But for sure, regardless, we know that it definitely needs that alternator on there because that one is too small. You know what I mean? So it's definitely not gonna keep the car charged. Like, I can start it up right now and do what I need to do, but if I try to drive it a long distance and then cut it off, you know what I mean, it's not gonna probably start right back up. I'm gonna probably need a jump because I'm already killing that battery. You feel me? It's not charging. So yeah, and I noticed that once I brought the new battery, because it was hard to start it. But then, as like I said, as I drove the car and started the car, it was cool. But then it started becoming harder to start, which the battery was getting weaker and weaker because, like I said, the alternator ain't big enough to even maintain a charge on the battery, let alone 2 capacitors. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, it's on the way. It's definitely on the way. So y'all stay tuned. Just giving y'all a quick update on the Regal, man. You see it's done. It's ready. All the suspension has been redone on here. It has a new exhaust on it. Me personally, the only things I would do if I'm buying the car, if I don't do it before I sell it, is put a tune on the MSD box and change the radio. That's it. And if you're gonna keep them capacitors back there, I would put them on a switch because whoever hooked this system up, the capacitors, you always see like the lights on. You know what I mean? You always see the lights on them. So I would put a kill switch on them. You know what I mean? That's all. So, or just take them out, period. You know what I mean? Put an extra battery back there and just take them out. You know what I mean? But that's about it, man. This car ready to rock and roll, you dig? So y'all stay tuned, man. I think we gonna do 25, our best offer. What y'all think? What y'all think, man? 83 Regal, Corvette motor, LT1, front and rear disc brakes from a Corvette, new exhaust, interior done, trunk is done, new spark plugs, about to have a new alternator on it, fresh paint job, interior done, I think I already said that, trunk is done, got a stereo in it. I mean, what more do you gotta do to it? You know what I'm saying? What more? But oh yeah, y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all go hit that like, subscribe, and that share button. Every 100 subscribers, I will be buying not 1, but 2 of my subscribers lunch. Once we get to 1,000, I'm giving away a bag. And after that, the giveaways will only get bigger. Hey.